lead the show tonight. He's here visiting his father, and we can all assume that's not good news. So please give him a warm welcome here, Thomas Dooley.
Thank you. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, if you're confused about my ethnicity, I'm what's known on the street as a cracker. And of all the crackers, I identify as a Ritz. I'm salty, a little bit savory, and kind of round. And for any of you who might be like sexual identity perverts in the audience, I identify as bi. I like straight women and lesbians.
Like all men.
I'm just like you said, I'm from Maryland. It's Maryland, D.C. region. It's a very diverse area, and you meet anybody from any part of the world, any part of the country, right in Washington, D.C. And I feel like diversity is a uniquely part of American culture. You can only find it here. And one group of people who bring a lot to that culture is African Americans, like Dr. Patricia Bath, who worked with lasers, gave us eye LASIK. And then Nathan Alexander, we found out a few weeks ago the many uses of a folding chair. He invented the folding chair. And we can't forget George Washington Carver, his work with peanuts, gave us peanut butter. And one person that I feel goes totally unnoticed and is just as important as any historical figure, that is Samuel L. Jackson. So if it wasn't for him, we would never know how cool it is to wear a Kango hat backwards. Trying to think of my other things. Oh, my nephew had a birthday just a few weeks ago. He's 2, and you know how little kids are. Everything's a toy to them. They're putting odd things in their mouth and stuff. So I decided, let me get him a toy that he can learn something from. So I went out and bought him this toy, and going to take it over to him, bond with the little guy. And when I opened the toy to play with him, it was a toy that he could learn something off of, like shapes, like a rectangle, a triangle, a circle, a square. When I opened it, found out the toy was broken. The square identifies as a circle.
Ah.
I had testing it out. I had trouble. People freaked out. You're gonna get canceled for that.
Oh God. Where were you testing it?
What am I gonna get canceled for? I would like to get canceled like Dave Chappelle, where he turns around and gets $60 million for it.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
And a few years ago, what happened to me is I walked into a convenience store out in Maryland, where I live, and a robbery was going on. A guy was robbing the store, and the manager was confronting him, and me, oddball me, I rushed in to try and help the manager. Ended up getting stabbed in the neck. But all those details aside, I end up in the hospital in the ER at a place called Suburban Hospital, a little nice swanky hotel-like hospital. And as I'm laying there in the ER with a brace on my neck, looking like a human tube of toothpaste, a lovely black lady comes down from insurance, had all my insurance cards from my wallet, asks, do you have any alternate insurance because none of these work? I go, no, I'm on furlough and it's the height of the pandemic, so I have no insurance. She goes, okay, let's not worry about that right now. I'll talk to my colleagues in the morning. We'll figure everything out. So as she's lingering there for a little bit, we're chit-chatting, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't have opportunities like this that often, so I asked her, do you like crackers like Ritz or saltines or Cheez-Its or the little fishy crackers the kids like to eat, or graham crackers or animal crackers? I know those are kind of cookies, but do you partake in that kind of stuff? And she goes, no, I don't eat that often. I kind of like looking after my diet. But do you like this cracker? And she squeaked out a laugh and said, I couldn't believe you said that. And so I tell that to my friends. And they go, oh, now you need a gun. I don't need a gun because that's not going to happen to me again. I'll need a lightning rod before I need a gun because there's more chance I'll get struck by lightning. And they all tell me, oh, you need to put up a GoFundMe page. So I put up a GoFundMe page, paid like $495, while another douchebag with a Chihuahua who has toothaches gets $100,000 for his Chihuahua's toothache. Okay, do I just keep going or?
You're at 5, but I was going to lay at 6.
Let me think of what else I got. Oh, one that kind of that works well out Maryland, but probably will go like crickets right here. Like I was saying earlier, I work in the entertainment industry, and we were striking a show that was at this convention center. And as I got in the elevator, a whole group of the other crew got into the elevator. Now, as I tell you the story, keep in mind, I'm the only white guy in the elevator. So as the doors close, one of the guys, it was a packed elevator, and as the doors close, one of the guys goes, if anybody farts in here, we're going to have big trouble. And I blurted out, I go, well, from my perspective, it smells like weed and cocoa butter in here. It's culturally significant, so. All right, thank you very much.